Morning.
Oh, you look so cute.
I do?
Yeah.
But I just got up. I'm not even wearing any pants. See?
I just got up too a little bit ago. But look, I made you cookies.
Yeah, I saw that. I got out and I was like, wow, they're pumpkin sugar cookies.
And I don't think I burned the bottoms this time. Look.
All right.
Excited about our adventures today?
Yeah, thought I'd get up a little earlier. But I didn't want to interrupt whatever might be going on out here. So I had to ask permission first.
He sent me a message this morning, like, is it okay if I get up? I'm like, yeah, why? He's like, I don't want to be interrupting anything. What would you be interrupting?
I don't know, you're like working on your movies or something.
My quiet time?
Yeah, interrupting quiet time.
Yeah, I do like the quiet time. We're finally in the car. Not too bad though, 11:45.
Yeah, except we're having a tough time trying to figure out where to go.
So we got this book, I mentioned this yesterday, Weird New Jersey. And it's got a bunch of stuff in here about, like, it's just basically a travel guide to New Jersey's local legends and best kept secrets. And just a bunch of, like, bizarre, creepy, weird places in New Jersey to check out. So we wanted to go check a few of them out. You wanted to see these,
Well, I just figured because it's like a...
roadside oddities.
Yeah, like a weird roadside attraction or something different to look at. But so many of them are 2 hours away.
So this house has a chair on top. It's located along Route 9 in the town of West Creek. But I think it's about 2 hours away.
Yeah.
We can go. I mean, it's not a big deal. We can go. And then there's all of these, like, giants. This giant man. This giant champagne bottle. I think these are all about 2 hours away. This woman, this clown, and this creepy looking dude. What's his name? Mr. Bill?
Yeah, it's like Barnacle Bill, but it looks like Alfred P. Newman from Mad Magazine.
Like, I wanted to check out Essex Road, which, like, for example, they have, like, Indian Curse Road in Gloucester County, if that's how you say it correctly. The Department of Transportation started construction on a new 7.2 mile stretch of Route 55 just off of Route 47 between and Franklin Township. 2 months later, mysterious deaths began to befall the workers involved in the project. An asphalt roller truck ran over a 34-year-old worker. Another worker fell to his death in the working on the overpass, swept up by high winds. Soon after, an inspector fell dead on the job. Whatever, a lot of people died there, and so they realized that it's the site of an Indian burial ground. So the place is cursed. And I'm just not screwing around in that. So we're not going to go there. But you get the idea. So there's, like, all, like, stories and places that you can check out in New Jersey.
Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go?
So I said, I think we should go and check out this tiny town.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be the site. It's supposed to be the site of this Ringling. What's his name?
Alfred P. Ringling.
Ringling. His
Ringling
estate.
Brothers and Barnum
He
and
built
Bailey
a big
Circus.
estate.
Yes.
Thousands acres of land, and he built these little homes for the performers in the circus. And also he had, like, houses in the back for the animals and stuff.
Right.
Anyway, I'm not a big fan of, like, circuses or anything, but I thought it'd be fun to check it out. Apparently there are all these little teeny-weeny little houses there.
Right.
So it's down a narrow dirt road, through a pine forest, you could find a group of small houses, a few of which were no larger than backyard sheds that you'd find at Home Depot. But they're actual houses, and they're cozy little cottages, and some decorated with flower boxes, Pennsylvania Dutch style. An average sized adult would be able to stand upright only in the very center of the house, where the pitched roof was highest, and they would definitely have to stoop down to look out the window or get out through the doorway. So anyway, there are these like little teeny weeny houses. So I thought it'd be pretty cool to check it out.
Right. Okay, so I went to an area that was what is here? I can't tell. Slow children at play. It doesn't say no trespass. So this is Lake Swanoa, right?
Right.
So there should be a lake right here.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it's taking me to a
This is a lake.
Yeah, here's the Lake Swanoa. But what I'm looking for is that's the darn friary. So I think I'm gonna have to turn around, get to a spot, and then from here we gotta go look for where the friary is.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to figure out what this thing is. So the next step would be to Berkshire Road.
Mm-hmm.
The tour is Father George. It was led by Father George. So who? Pre-Ringling Circus Animals National Historic. Yeah, it's on there. So where would it be? As the sign indicates, the area on which it was built was originally Petersburg. The field of Rockaway was for his Munsell's places. Frederick C. Ringling purchased. 26-room mansion was built on the hill overlooking former Petersburg Mill Pond, which is Lake Swanoa.
Look how gorgeous it is here. I can't get over it.
I don't like the feel of this at all.
Why, Kurt?
Because we could possibly be trespassing on someone's property right now.
It didn't say private property.
And we can get in a lot of trouble.
It didn't say private property, Kurt.
It said down here, private drive. That's the friary there.
He's saying that the plaque is right here, actually. There you go. Ringling Manor, 1916. Pre-revolutionary Petersburg forge. Later the site of Alfred Ringling Estate. Circus acts auditioned in mansion, animals and circus equipment, often housed in outbuildings. Doesn't look like someone lives in here.
Well, it's supposed to be a friary. But you don't think there's anyone there?
I don't think so.
What if it's behind this thing?
So can we go around like we did before? So it must be all the same building.
What?
We came around the other side.
You want me to go around this thing now? Oh, go around. All right, so let's go see what we then have out here.
So go down this way.
This here.
This is dead end.
We're just looking for the. We're looking for the lake. Actually, that's what I'm saying. We're looking for the lake. See, like here's a little house, but it's just a shed.
Yeah.
There's a normal size. There's a normal size. Members only. badges required. So we're wondering, because here is the original manor right here, which is like a rundown old priory. You can see the rundown volleyball net right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we went down this. They're referencing a dead end dirt path, dead end road in the middle of the woods, right? And there was this one here, which is a dead end road, which basically goes to a lake back there, but it's all housing. And then we see this little dirt path here too, which has been cordoned off.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I would imagine by them, right? Because the path goes to here to there. So no luck on Midgetville out here, it seems. If it was out here, it looks like it may have been taken over by what is that word?
It's supposed to be like brightly colored houses and all this stuff.
I don't see anything. I mean, you got these little things here. These are sort of short, don't you think? Huh?
Yeah.
These houses are fairly short. That one back there especially, you know. All right, so we're going to what is said to be another tiny town, in Totowa, New Jersey. So we went to where Midgetville was supposed to have been, right? And you got this on film, right?
Right.
Well, it was supposed to have been behind the Ringling Manor. We found the manor, and you filmed the entrance. Did you film some of the manor?
Yeah, I walked around in there.
Okay.
But now it's a friary, so
Right,
you can't
it's a
go in.
priory. Pretty run down, but there was a car in the back. So
Yeah.
there's somebody in there.
So somebody in there, but it's just run down.
Right. So according to this thing, there's a dirt road behind it, right, or near it?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you saw where we were. We went down that dead end road because the road is said to dead end, right?
Right.
And I mean, there was like houses there, nothing small, but it was a dead end road, and it came to Lake Swanoa, which I guess is actually a private lake, huh?
Yeah, I'm willing to bet that it was that street with the chain
Right.
locked up, because it looked like a newer chain.
Right.
And it said in the weird New Jersey book that it was a very narrow road in between pine trees, and there were pine
Okay.
trees there.
Did you film that chain?
Yeah,
Did you film that road?
yeah.
You want to go back and film the road?
No. I got it. It's
You
just
did.
you can't go in there, and you can't
Right.
really see. It's kind of overgrown, so you can't see
Right.
where it leads to.
There was a shack, it looked like, down there, which might have very well been one of the houses, right?
Yeah. But in the book, it describes like brightly colored houses and like 8 or 9 of them. We did see some smaller houses in the area. It's just that they weren't
we did
like.
saw a short house. There's a short house there. So we were probably in the area, but it looks like it's been taken up by private ownership now. People are discouraged to go visit it.
And probably because it's been in the book that they're not extra about
And they're
it.
not really crazy about it anymore.
I don't understand. You see this all the time. It's like really bugs me when stuff
Right.
like this happens because, okay, so it's published in the book,
Right.
and the manor itself was deemed a historic site,
Right.
right? And so the public should be able to go and see it. Like, what's the big deal?
Right.
Like, if you're worried about somebody vandalizing it, then just patrol the area. Fine.
Right.
But the public should still be able to go and see these things. But, like, completely blocking it off, just, first of all, it's like you see what happens then to the building itself. It just deteriorates with time. And nobody can get in. And there's no interest, and therefore it just becomes forgotten. So you're not doing it there's no any favors by completely just blocking the whole area off when it used to be something of interest.
But that's the other thing that I don't like, because we were across the street, and we saw other buildings made from the same stone. I think the whole estate was made from all of that same stone, and it was on 1,000 acres. So the estate itself was probably very huge.
Yeah.
But because it cost so much, well, he was a billionaire back in the day, he could afford to have all of that on there. But as the years went by, there's people coming in that just can't afford to keep it up anymore. So what do? They partition it off, and they sell it to all of these people, and it just slowly becomes.
Yeah, just
It slowly gets swallowed up by all of these small ownerships. By all the small ownership. That's what happens, is these people can't afford to keep it running anymore. But it looked like across the street, the studio looked like it was part of it. The medical facility across the street looked like it was a part of it.
yeah.
There was like 2 of those those two of those abandoned bridge roads right there that we were sitting on while looking for our coordinates.
Yeah.
That looked like they might have been a part of it, and going back, into past those gates, I think that might have been more of it back there.
Yeah.
But that's so when the Christians are talking about the greed, that right there is greed. They have closed it off for their own selves. It's been closed off for just a select few.
Yeah.
That's the real nature of greed.
It is.
Not
I think I
making
really
a lot
think
of money.
It's just disappointing. Because you're not
Making as
doing
much
it.
money as you can is not greed. But buying up something like that and then closing it all off to everybody else so that nobody else can enjoy it anymore except, a few little friars here and there.
And then refusing to take care of it, and that's always what happens. They don't ever take care of it. They just buy it because they want it, and then they close it off, and then it just deteriorates. And then with time, it's a really impressive building. It's made of stone.
Yeah, it was all made of stones. This is Norwood Terrace here. This is supposed to be the place. This is where the other. There's nothing really miniature about it, huh?
Looks like it's a little
fairly
house.
small.
Yeah.
This is all new. This is all new. But then, they don't know where this came. I think because the fact that it's just a straight little road, a little block road here. Here's a little house. Well, there's a little house back there that was like, you see the little one in the gap there?
Yeah.
So, Hillary Street, Totowa Road, Riverview Drive, in Totowa, which is right here. What does that say? Borough of Totowa. So
Yeah.
This is it. We're now in Totowa. This is Riverview. This is the first half of Riverview Drive in Totowa.
Mm-hmm.
So this apparently is a haunted
Street.
haunted road, right? You can't find it in there at all about Annie's Road?
No. But somebody said they didn't see Annie, but then
Yeah. This right here is apparently Annie's Road.
it was Annie is someone that was killed here.
Right. I think you really should be playing this up, though, because not everybody has... In one day, we've gone to 2 supposed Midgetvilles. Right?
I don't think I'm called Midgetville.
Tiny
I'm
town.
a tiny town.
We've gone to 2 supposed tiny towns. We actually went to Alfred T. Ringling's winter mansion that he had out here.
We just got snacks. I got animal crackers.
Right. We've already been down one haunted road, Annie's Road.
130 calories. Doesn't look that bad. And you got chips?
Yeah, and I got seltzer water. They didn't have whole natural.
I found a penny. So right now we're going to, what's it called?
We're going to Clinton Road.
Clinton Road.
Our second haunted road of the day. We've already been down Annie's Road. Didn't really see anything there. Clinton Road is another haunted road.
Yeah.
And this is...
There's supposed to be an overpass
Right.
that you throw a penny. I found a penny over the overpass, and it's supposed to throw the penny back at you, right? Yeah, we're on Clinton Road in West Milford.
Right.
So it's a 10-mile stretch of deserted road right off of Route 23 in West Milford. It's so rich in lore that it has attracted late-night visitors for generations. Where else can you find Satan worshippers behind every tree, sacrificed goats and chickens littering the woods like leftover barbecue, and black trucks chasing innocent teenagers over dark, pothole-ridden roads?
Alright. Okay.
Rumors of bad fives have been floating in the area since it was first settled. In 1905, J. Percy Crayon wrote about the woods just beyond the Clinton furnace. It was never advisable to pass through the 5-mile woods after dark, for tradition tells us that they were infested with bands of robbers and counterfeiters. who say nothing of witches that held their nightly dances and carousels at Green Island, and the ghosts that made their appearance in such frightful forms that it was most terrifying to peaceful inhabitants than wild animals or even Indians that often passed. The stories that sightseeing travelers have brought back with them of their adventures are somewhat harrowing, often terrifying, and almost always intriguing. Many of these tales at midnight joyrides seem unbelievable, while others leave one wondering just where the truth ends and the overactive imagination begins.
For the mafia, I used to bring their dead bodies out here. I guess Sopranos, I think they had them coming out to Clinton Road all the time. And then it's like a lot of fabled creatures. When we cross over the reservoir, there's supposed to be a brook over there where that boy was said to have died.
Yeah.
Yes, it's 23. Yes.
So there's a gray, whitish wolf with red and yellowish eyes.
Really? Okay. All right, so we'll just drive down Clinton Road when we hit with that Clinton.
So there's wolves, a floating dog. One legend states that Cross Castle rebuilds itself every October 30th, and the KKK sacrifices a goat. I get scared every time I go down the road that leads to the area because one time I went down there, a strange figure chased our truck.
A strange what?
A strange figure chased our truck out of Clinton. When I got a good look at it, I screamed and told my friend to drive faster. It was a dog of some sort, but it was floating, not running. So floating. Are you closing your windows? Oh yeah, mystery, murder, and the mob of Clinton Road. One factor that makes all the stories told about Clinton Road even more tangible is the tales of bodies being deposited and discovered along its wayside. So Clinton Road provides easy access to New York State. Because of this, the New York Mafia would take their victims' bodies into New Jersey and dump them into the woods off of Clinton Road. And if the bodies were discovered, the state of New York was not involved in the investigation. The Mafia were safe from prosecution. People hired by the Mafia will still drive Clinton Road on a regular basis because they're aware of the attention that it has gained. So if you ever decide to travel down Clinton Road at midnight, stop at the bridge by Dead Man's Curve. As the story goes, if you sit on that bridge and throw pennies into the river, the ghost of a young boy will throw them back at you. So another rumor of Clinton Road is that if you throw the penny into the lake, the next morning the penny will be on the road. Supposedly there was a kid that drowned there trying to get a ball or something. Alright guys, I'm going to show you this bridge. Apparently it's... It's really nice and peaceful here, actually. But you know how you kind of like amp yourself up? You know, you just get like, you spook yourself. Okay, Kurt. Thanks a lot.
Walk now, there's nobody coming.
Okay. Oh yeah. That is spooky. But it's also beautiful. Look at this. These rocks. Okay, here's the penny I'm supposed to drop in. There are probably a lot of pennies down there. Let's check out this side. Looks like a creek. The rocks are brown. That means that there must be some kind of a mineral deposit or something. scary looking. Were you scared?
Yeah, I was scared. Were you scared? Did you
It's
feel
a
it?
steep drop.
Yeah, man. If that
I was
kid
just
went looking for a
holding
ball,
I was just holding on to the stone there.
right? And you threw the penny in?
So the rocks over there have like a brown color. Does that mean there's some kind of like a
Right,
mineral
rusty.
deposit?
Yeah, it's all rust. Some sort of iron oxide being dropped off over the rocks now.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Right. Yay, Mama's here, buddy. Mama's here.
And he was ready as soon as we walked in this door to
Oh,
go to
really?
sleep. He gave me like 5 minutes and then he started like really complaining.
Oh, really?
And then
About not being asleep?
yeah. And then I smothered him in lotion, put on his PJs, stuck him in here and put a bottle in his mouth. Done.
Yep.
He had a long day.
Yeah, he did.
Why are you making that face?
Getting ready to get filmed. I'm getting ready to be filmed, of course.
Why would I film you?
Because you pulled out the camera. So as soon as I see the camera, it goes ding.
Hey, you have a new phone.
Oh yeah. So this is the Moto G3.
Mm-hmm. How do you like it?
I'm getting it. It's starting to grow on me. It's bigger.
Is it faster, more responsive?
Yeah, everything's like a lot more fluid. I'm looking at the picture she sent me while we were.
Oh, yeah, let me see. Chloe and I took some selfies today.
Where was I when that was going on?
Oh, look, and we're making the same face.
Look at that. That's the exact same face. Look at that.
Okay, I'm going to sleep.
Okay, Lemon, we'll see you soon then. Have a great one. Bye.
Okay, bye.
See you later, Julia. Thanks so much for the day. We'll catch you again tomorrow. Right. Have a great night.
Okay, sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams.
Tomorrow we have our live stream.
Yay.
Excited?
At what time? When am I supposed to time dinner?
Yeah, so tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so
7 o'clock, right?
yeah. Okay, well, good night.
Good night.
We'll see you tomorrow. Remember, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, okay?
Thumbs up.
Bye.